Hi, this is me making a video about something that I'm really passionate about, and my stomach really hurts right now, probably because I got angry, and I've calmed down a little bit, but on one of my Facebook groups that I really admired until tonight, they posted something, they were excited about something that Joyce Meyer, sure most of you have heard of her, and she usually posts stuff that's really unbiblical and self-help and self-improvement and not really the gospel, like actually the gospel. It's usually got some law intertwined in there. And see, I'm still not good at speaking, but Joyce Meyer said something about not being able to earn our salvation. You basically receive it, which is true, but I don't think she could have clarified that a little more because of my past in the church. I don't really agree with how vague people are when they speak on this. They just kind of whatever, and then they give you a scripture and they don't explain anything to you. They just expect you to figure it out on your own, okay? And okay, so then these Lutherans, they are very adamant about women not being preachers, pastors. And okay, that's in scripture, so that is biblical. But since Joyce Meyer is already popular and she's not about to step down from her platform, you really think she's about to step down? Really? Like those Beth Moore and Joel Osteen and all these other people who are just, they're probably going to be where they are, in their positions, in their little churches and all that crap, until they die, okay? So why fight it? You can't fight that. Maybe you can pray about it, and if God changes it, then yay, then God changes it. But it's not likely, okay, people? And so why not be excited if Joyce says something that's actually biblical? She used to be a Lutheran, so she knows the gospel. She knows the gospel. So and I'm not saying Lutherans are the only people who know the gospel. I know that's not true, but they do seem to be, at least until tonight, they seem to be the ones who put gospel above law. And yes, they're not, the law is not done for, but how can you put the law, example, women not being pastors, above the gospel being preached? If she's preaching the gospel, are you seriously angry that she's where she is and she's preaching the gospel, which she's not most of the time? But what if she started to? What if she realized that people actually crave the gospel after they've heard it once? Once they actually hear that our works are not what earn our salvation, our works are what prove our salvation, basically. And God doesn't need our works. Our neighbor needs our works. And just, why not just be happy, that she's preaching the gospel when she does preach an element of the gospel? why be so rigid? And I'm supposed to be rigid, you know, I'm supposed to be like black and white thinking. Well, for me, this black and white thinking in this area includes, okay, the gospel has to be preached. And there's even a verse in Philippians that I just told them about. It was Philippians 1, like 15 through 18, that he says that, okay, people preach the gospel for different reasons, but all I care is that the gospel is preached. Seriously. That is, like, he didn't say anything about woman, man. He just said, these people, they preach for this, these people, they preach because of this. At least the gospel is being preached. I just, seriously, people, it just, like, blows my mind that they actually put that law above the actual gospel being preached by Joyce Meyer. People are going to take it from her. People respect her. People, they don't understand that what she's preaching is usually about our behavior and our blah, blah, blah. It's not about Jesus most of the time. It's not about what Jesus has done and the fact that we can't earn it. But she finally said something about that, and we have to tear her down because she's supposed to be a woman pastor. And, like, I don't even see her like that because in my mind, she's not a woman pastor. She's this little false preacher person who claims to be a pastor. So put your crap aside and just be happy that the gospel might actually be preached by her, if she ever realizes that people would listen to that too, you know? And anyway, this is how I am when I'm talking about something I'm really, really about, and just okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.